Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. I'm here with your July forecasts. This will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And you can also watch this if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It may also resonate. As always, keep in mind these are general, so they're not going to apply to everyone. Take what resonates and disregard the rest, and make sure to watch all your signs. So, I'm using the Astrology Answers Master Tarot deck. Let's see what's coming up for Scorpio. I feel like something's weighing on your heart. Anxiously waiting for something, hoping for the best. I don't know. Let's see. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So with the Chariot, this can be a time for travel, a time when you're moving. It can be a time when a Cancer individual is significant, for better or for worse. The Chariot, however, does talk about success through focus and determination, not backing down, overcoming obstacles. Okay, so that's how you kind of get past things. You just go through them, okay? With confidence, with determination, not taking no for an answer, and that's how you get to your success. Let's have a look. For some of you, I feel like you're starting your own business at this time. For others of you, I feel like you are making up your mind as to what you want. And as soon as you do that and you start putting in the work in that direction, you see success right away, okay? Current situation, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles with the Chariot. For some of you, you might be starting a new job in the month of July, or again, you're starting your business, or you're starting to produce something, manufacture something, create something, okay? To sell, to present to the world, to put forward, display, whatever, okay? So it can be a time when you're starting a new job, or if this is a time of advancement, and even though it's not necessarily a new job, it is a new position, and you still have a lot of learning and training to do, and you're just focused on that and making it the best that you can. For those of you, this is you working on yourself, making yourself the best version of yourself that you can be. And for others, just in general, okay, the energy of the Eight of Pentacles is working on something that is important to you, trying to make it better, trying to perfect it, trying to iron out the kinks, okay? So it can apply to anything, really. The challenge, we have the Knight of Swords. The challenge, I feel, you might be impatient, or you might be trying to rush through things, or if this is someone in your environment, maybe an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, regardless of the sign of this person, I feel like you're feeling pushed, or you're feeling under pressure, or you're feeling like, okay, get a move on. And that's not conducive to you, the energy that you're trying to work on, which is, no, I want to perfect it. That means I have to look at the details. That means I have to slow it down, pay attention, okay? And it's like conflicting speeds here, okay? You want to slow it down and make it better and pay attention to details and really look at it before you make your next step. And then there's this other energy around you, or it can even be within yourself, where it's like, okay, I know what I want to do, and I know it's going to take time, but let me see if I can cut corners, okay? So something along those lines as well. But if this is someone in your environment, or something in your environment that's putting you under pressure, it's like, okay, well, go. What are you doing? You're expected to just get on with it, okay? In the foundation as to why things are this way, we do have the Devil. So for some of you, this could be an overbearing boss, or this could be the company you're working for, where, yes, this is a new role, fine. Yes, you have training to do, okay, fine. But just, you know what, get on with it, because we really need you to pick up this slack. So you might be feeling that pressure, or they might actually be telling you that. For others of you, this is a contract that you've entered into, whether it's financial, emotional, or business-wise, where they're giving you the tools, whether that is money or something else. They're giving you the tools to do what you want, but at the same time, they have a lot of rules that they're coming up with. You know, you're restricted a great deal, and that may be causing some tension, okay? So there's that push and pull energy in that sense, okay? In the past, we have the Three of Swords. So this is disappointment. It can also be a time of separation. It can talk about a breakup. It can talk about the, it's not usually coming up as the loss of a job, because the Three of Swords is not, it's not the Ten of Swords, okay? It's not a big ending. It's like a temporary setback. It's a disappointment. It's a heartbreak situation, heartbreaking situation where you don't get what you want, but it is temporary and you can absolutely recover from it very, very quickly. So it can be a disappointment in the sense that maybe you tried to go at it alone and you failed. You did not have what you needed. You couldn't get things together, and that's why you had to go to this outside person. That's why you had to sign a contract with them, make a commitment to them. And that's how you find yourself in your current situation, okay, where you do have everything you need to work on this and to get started and work, you know, your own path and your goal and on your project. But at the same time, you have to kind of navigate this person's rules and expectations for you. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, this is, I feel like you're trying to focus on the best. You're trying to focus on the best outcome. You're trying to focus on just doing the best you can, looking at your options, working on your dream, however this applies, okay? As not to focus too much on the restrictions, as not to focus on too much on what you had to sacrifice for this, okay? Because I feel like the more you think about it, it makes you want to jump the gun about something. It makes you want to break a contract. It makes you want to just say, you know what, take it all back, I don't care. And you know that that would not be a wise choice, okay? There's some control issues that also push your buttons, okay, in terms of control, independence, being able to do everything yourself, okay? So there's a deeper lesson there for you. So I feel like you're trying to focus on the best things and the best outcomes and positive energy and keep yourself busy, as not to allow your buttons to be pushed and cause you to react hastily in a situation. Does that make sense? In the outcome, we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So you are absolutely on the right track to get what you want, okay? Whatever it is and however this applies, you're absolutely on the right track. There are sacrifices to be made. You know, you kind of have to step over on your own heart just a little bit, and it may be to do, what I'm getting is it's to do with the fact that you can't do it all yourself, okay? There are things that we can do by ourselves, and there are things where we need help, where we need support, where we need an outside influence, and that's just the way it is. It does not mean you're incapable. It does not mean you are not enough, okay? It's just situations where we have to work with our environment, where we have to work with other people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not saying something negative about you, and I feel like those are the buttons that are being pushed by this situation. So I feel like this is something that's also a bit of a karmic lesson for you, okay? And you see that. I feel like you see it. You're aware, okay? Or you intuit it. So that's why you're trying to keep yourself busy. You're trying to keep yourself on something productive, on something positive, because you know that, you know what, this is fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's normal for a contract to come with rules. It's normal for something to come with strings attached when someone else is giving you something, okay? But as long as I keep it in balance, it'll be okay. This is not restricting me that much, okay? So I feel like you're trying to keep yourself in the right mindset and on the right track to get what you want, okay? Alternatively, I feel like if this is in a romantic situation, you've been dealing with someone very, very controlling, very restrictive, very possessive, very jealous, someone maybe with an addiction or drinking problem of sorts, something that kind of just takes them out of reality. And you've been trying to work on it and make it better. You've been trying to heal the situation, help this person, but I feel like this is when you've had enough. There's something happening that, you know, it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, and this is you putting an end to it, I feel, because this is the single unhappy card, okay? Let's see what else we're getting here. So you are dealing with someone who's very controlling, absolutely. You have the Emperor, and the Emperor with the Devil, not the best energy, very controlling person, very jealous, very possessive, my way or the highway, not even a negotiation. You cannot talk to this person. Two Swords, they're refusing to talk to you, they're refusing to see your side, they're refusing to cooperate if this isn't a love sense. Alternatively, again, you do have to make a sacrifice, but this puts you in a position where you are your own boss, where you are in charge. And if this is something where you're dealing with someone pressuring you, even though you're in a new situation, I feel like you're just going to have to block that out with the 2 swords and do the best you can, all right? You are making a good impression. So you just have to put your foot down and be the boss, okay? So put them in their place respectfully, professionally. Talk to them in facts. They're going to understand facts, okay, with the Emperor. So it's like, okay, look, I know what you want. In order to deliver this, I need this and this and this, okay? Do you want to give me time to get that together? Otherwise, I can't deliver what I have to deliver. It's not, common sense. It's facts. And they're going to understand that and give you what you need. Judgment and the Devil. I feel like you have, if this is a romantic situation, I'm bouncing back and forth. If this is a romantic situation, you've been aware of this for a long time. You've tried to make it work for a long time. And you have been aware that you have to free yourself from the situation, or you're going to have to free yourself from the situation sooner or later. King of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So again, this comes with strings attached. Their investment in you, what they give you, whether that's money, affection, attention, it comes with strings attached. Too many strings. Unnecessary. 7 of Cups with the Moon. You're trying to make sense of what's real and what's not. You are dealing with someone who's making false promises, who's just telling you what you want to hear. Intuitively, you know that. So you're trying to figure out the best way forward, okay? Whatever it is that you're starting with the 8 of Pentacles, if it's your own business or a project, it will take time. It will take time. So don't think too far ahead. Don't look too far ahead, because it will cause you disappointment, because you're just not there yet, okay? But it takes time. You're just getting started. So don't beat yourself up, and don't try to rush yourself, okay? Be patient with yourself and just go through the motions. Do what you have to do. The Fool and the 9 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you are venturing off in a completely new direction, whether it's a new role, it is something that pays very well, that gives you stability, independence, power, authority. Again, you just have to find your footing. You just have to learn what you have to learn, do the training you have to do, and then just make the best with it. Give yourself a chance, believe in yourself. For those of you, you are going off being single and very, very happy. And your heart is light, because you know you've done everything you could in the situation, and it's not your fault, okay, that you're dealing with this person. They might try to tell you that it is. They might try to put things on you, but you know the truth, okay, and you're not allowing that to hold you back anymore. The Hangman. You've been held back for a long time by this person. And for others of you, again, this is saying slow down and do what you have to do. Get the information you need, get the facts that you need. Don't let anyone pressure you or rush you, and don't do that to yourself, okay? You have time, I hear. You have time. You're okay. You have time. 2 of Cups with the Judgment and the Devil. So this is a very, very... This is a toxic partnership. It's karmic. It was meant to come into your life. Those buttons were meant to be pushed, whatever this is about. It's very tempting. There's a lot of chemistry, attraction, passion, temptation there. Which is why it's been so difficult for you to just walk away. And you may have found yourself like in an on-again, off-again cycle with this individual. Page of Wands, because whenever you separated, they found a way to reach out to you. They found a way to... They found you, you know, or vice versa. There were times when they reached out to you. There were times when you reached out to them. There were times where you just ended up together. 6 of Wands. You will see the truth. You will do the right thing. This is the independence you seek. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Fool. For some of you, you cannot have the happily ever after, unfortunately, with this person that you're dealing with the controlling individual. They cannot change. They cannot change. And it will take you walking away from them to change course and meet someone who can give you what you want. and deserve. Maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with this energy. But something has to die. Something has to be left behind completely in order for you to have the happiness you seek. And you know this with the High Priestess. You know this. You know exactly what you need to do. So we've got ending cycles in love that need to be ended. And you know that. So you're okay with that. You're at peace with that. And you know you've got better things coming. You know that when you get yourself out of this confusion, you're going to be a lot happier for it, attracting different opportunities that will give you happily ever after. You know that. You just know it, okay? If this is in a job sense, you're doing great, okay? You're doing great. And you're going to have to figure out a different way to look at things and yourself and what you're doing, because you're doing a much better job than you give yourself credit for. You're so busy thinking about what you want to do and how you want to do and doing the best you can that you don't see that actually people are very impressed by you. So you need to change perspective and give yourself credit and act like the boss. You know, focus on the facts. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself credit. Be proud. And that can, that requires a bit of a transformation in your mindset, in your way of being, and even behavior. Because you are leveling up. So there's something that needs to tweak within yourself to match this new frequency, to match this new situation. Because the old way is not going to do it anymore. And for some, you're definitely starting your own business. You are finding yourself at a point where you're comfortable letting go of anything else and solely focusing on your business and doing well. You're ready. So again, give yourself credit. Be confident. Yeah? It's time to stop allowing people to hold you back, okay, to get in your way. Or it's time to stop getting in your own way for other people, because you're giving other people the benefit of the doubt, because you're giving other people what you should be giving to yourself, investing in yourself, appreciating yourself, giving yourself a chance. What do you want? You can have it. But you have to cut the dead weight. And I know it's easier said than done, but you know all this already. With the Judgment card and the High Priestess, you know this already. Okay? So it's time to take action. So that is your reading. Let me know how it makes sense to you, if it resonates, what you're dealing with. I hope it helps if you are dealing with these situations. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Be sure to watch all your signs. Make the most of this energy. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.